Hey everyone, it's Lori from Turtle Goes for a Run, and we are back with another unboxing. It is time to do July's runner crate, and I know we're a little behind schedule. The runner crates come every month, so with getting both the runner box and the runner crate, I run into a little timing issues, so it's almost the end of July, and we're just now doing the last runner crate that I got. So let's go ahead and get into it. So they changed their packaging. If you remember last month, I made a comment about how small the box was, about how heavy it was and how much there was in it. And they commented me back on Instagram and said that they were changing their boxes. So here is the new improved box. And they're super cute. I love the runner laces, like running shoe design that they did on the box. And it still has the sticker that I love so much. And mine this month says, I love to run with. And for me, that's I love to run with my friends, my running group, and my training partners. They make running so special and so much fun. Without them, it's just another workout, and it's all about the relationships that you get to build with your running tribe. So without further ado, let's get into the July runner crate box. So I've already broken the little sticker seal on mine just to make it a little simpler to get into. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so as you can, as everything starts to fall out, as you can see, the box is much less densely packed, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed that it's not as exciting when you open the box because it's so full. So perhaps, you know, runner crate could add some additional packaging, like the little paper strips that you see that kind of look like crinkle paper. Just something fun to fill up the extra space so everything's not rattling around inside the box when you open it up. And it does look like on the lid this month, instead of a quote, we've got, for every person you refer, you get one runner crate for free. So if anyone is interested in subscribing and they would like a special code to get runner crate, let me know and I will email you or send you, comment back to you my specific code so that we can keep doing these unboxings. So let's see what we've got in the box. So right on top, as I said, they changed their boxes, and then also looks like they've changed their information. So last month we got kind of folded over papers, like a brochure style, with information in it, and now it looks like it is individual cards. Not sure if I like it or not, but that's a small detail. It's not what the box is about. So let's see what we've got in our box. So right on top we have pork clouds, fried pork skins. Brothers and sisters, join the pork revolution, begun with a brash baconic cry, shaking the bland bastion and commodity chippery. A new front emerges. Cinnamon Ceylon is the flavor of this, and it's got a whole long little kind of pitch on the front, and it's very funny, and at the end of it, it says power to the pork. So these are pork rinds, and they are cooked in olive oil, and on the back it says today's weather is #pork-clouds. They begin with a unique application of olive oil, proceed to a dusting of cinnamon Ceylon and hints of cane sugar, and then crescendo in your first crispy bite. The end result, deliciously simple, lightly sweet clouds evocative of the churro. This comes with 1 gram total carbohydrates per package and ingredients simple enough to tweet. So that's really interesting. I love churros, but I have never put pork and churros together. And normally when I've had pork rinds, they've been, I don't know, barbecue or some savory flavor. So this is really interesting, and I am very curious about pork clouds. So next up in our box we have, and it looks like there are 2 of these in my box, we have cookies. And these are pecan apricot, and it's a single serving cookie. No wheat, no dairy, and no egg. When Sue Cook discovered her daughter and collegiate cycling teammates were stopping at fast food for donuts at breakfast, She started baking and sending cookies, a good pre/post-race snack packed with energy, nutrition, and all natural ingredients for home-baked goodness. Cookies are a perfect grab-and-go snack for travelers, outdoor enthusiasts, busy families, and anyone interested in living a healthier lifestyle. So, pecan apricot sounds like a delicious flavor, and since I've got 2 of these, I will probably share one with my husband. I have been doing, and I haven't done them yet, but I have been trying all of the products from the previous boxes that we've received, both the Runner Crate box and the Runner box subscriptions, and I have been trying out all of those products and keeping the empty packaging so I can follow up with an empties video or a review video for you guys so that I can share with you my thoughts on what I got in the box. So it's nice that I have 2 so I can just give a whole cookie to my husband, because apricot pecan is pretty appealing to me, so I'm not sure that I would actually want to share this with him. So cookies look pretty tasty. So next up in the box I have here Tailwind Nutrition Endurance Fuel in the flavor lemon, and it says all you need all day, really. And it looks like it is a drink mix, and it's a lot of drink mix for one package. Complete fuel, no gut bombs, and tasty all day. So let's see what the card has to say about the Tailwind, so I can give you guys a little more information. So here's what the card has to say about Tailwind. Tailwind stick packs are perfect for fueling on the go. Just tear and pour into a water bottle for 200 calories of Tailwind goodness. No mess and no fuss. They come in 5 different flavors, and it does not tell me what those flavors are, but when I do post this, I will link the flavors that are available. I'm sure you can find them on their website or in the video description below, so you can see what flavors they have. But if I had to guess, based on the picture, I would say it's probably a lime, a citrus, a berry, a grape, and it looks like maybe a non-flavored packet, which is pretty interesting. Non-flavored energy drinks always interest me because usually that flavor is there to cover up some sort of aftertaste or the electrolyte salt kind of flavor. So I'm interested. I wish I had kind of gotten the unflavored one so I could review that and tell you if it was actually unflavored. So just like in the other boxes, they do give us the websites and coupon codes. If you decide that you like the product, you can purchase more on their websites. And I've also found that a lot of these products are available on Amazon. Not all of them are, but some of them are. And if there is an Amazon purchase option available, that will be linked down in the blog on turtlegoesforarun.wordpress.com. There will be an image that links to Amazon where you can purchase these on there. If you're a Prime member like I am, I love the 2-day free shipping, so that's always a bonus. So let's see what's next in our box. So it looks like we have a Scout Backcountry Almond Blueberry Bar. And this is an organic trail bar, and it is gluten-free, no refined sugar, no GMO, and vegan. And this one says, bold fuel for epic adventures. Scout Backcountry is for trailblazers and explorers driven by independence, the lure of a rugged terrain, and the call of the wild. Naturally dense with nutrients, Scout is as honest and real as the wilderness itself. So that sounds pretty interesting. So let's see what more information we've got about the Scout Backcountry Trail Bars. Funny enough, Scout is not actually on the cards, so I'm not sure if it, they just didn't get it in time to make the information, or what's up with that, not sure. But unless I'm blind, which is totally possible, I do not see any additional information about the Scout bars in our info. Alright, well, on to the next. So next up we've got a little jar of balm. Looks like it is Core Matters SLC Lotions and Potions for Adventurers. And this is their Recover Quick Balm. Speed circulation and help muscles heal fast from vigorous exercise. Recover Quick Balm, formulated for athletes who play hard. Hasten your recovery after vigorous exercise or races with this mix of wild herbs and essential oils, formulated to increase circulation to muscles, encouraging repair and discouraging cramping. That sounds pretty interesting. I am a self-proclaimed icy hot addict. Oftentimes if I have a really hard workout or a really tough race and I've got some extra aches and pains, I have my handy dandy trusty icy hot roller stick and I live and die by it. So I'm really curious about this. I'm not usually a huge fan of like rub-on ointments because they get all over your hands and then you have to wash it off, but I'll give it a try. I'm never afraid to try new things, but I am curious about the smell, so I'm gonna go ahead and open mine up and see. It's got its safety seal, good on them. I cannot even describe, it smells actually really good. It does not have that typical like icy hot menthol smell. This smells more like sage and mint. That's the best way that I can describe it. It actually smells really good, so I'm curious to try this one out and see just how well it works. Maybe this will be an alternative to my icy hot addiction, or maybe just an addition, because really icy hot. Next up in my box, I have our July swag. And it is the July Freedom Run, and it's got the battery pack, so this lights up, and there's no lanyard on this one this month, but I have tons of extra lanyards just kind of hanging around the house. But let me go get some batteries and we will see how this one looks all lit up. BRB. Alright, so I am back. I have put in some batteries into my case, and I'm going to clip these two pieces together and let's see what our swag looks like. So let's... Oh, it's really hard to see. Oh, you can see the flashing. It's really hard to see in here because it's so light, but I will film a clip. You can definitely tell it's on now. I'll film a clip later with the actual in the dark of it lit up and kind of fun. But as you can see, it turns on and then it flashes slowly and then it flashes quickly. So that's always fun. And this month's challenge is on every month, like we did last month. They include a challenge with the bling that you're supposed to complete to earn your bling. And this month's challenge, the objective is to train your body to push harder during the later miles and slightly increase your pace. And I am actually, so that's something that I really work hard with the group that I mentor to get them to do that. In the last 10th of the mile of whatever training run we're doing, whether it be 3 miles or 10 miles or a race, I always want them to push when we get into the last 10th mile, because I feel like if you do it in training, you'll do it in your race, and that way you always have just that little extra bit. So at that finish line, you can finish strong and look really good in those finish line photos. So the rules of this month's challenge are during at least 3 long runs this month, negative splits the second half of the run, and we're not talking about major speed increases, just a second half that is faster than the first. And if you're like me, that is always a goal. I have a habit of maybe starting out a little too fast and not saving enough to be able to really be consistent or push through that second half as hard as I would like. I've actually only had negative splits in 2 races, 1 half marathon, and I actually had negative splits in my marathon, which I was really, really proud of. So, and to make this challenge harder, increase the number of negative splits from 3 to 4, or aim to negative split the run by at least a 5% improvement. So, and it does say that you can post a video on Instagram or Facebook and tag at RunnerCrate and use the hashtag RunnerCrate to show off your completed challenge. So that's pretty cool. I think that incorporating the social media into everything that they're doing is a really cool part of RunnerCrate. They are so active on Instagram, and it's a nice way to kind of get sneak peeks of what you're getting next month. So looks like we do have a couple of things left in the box, so let's keep going. Alright, so looks like this is, if I had to guess, it's a shoelace shoe lock. I've seen these before, but it appears that I only have one and I have 2 shoes. So let's see what the cards have to say about this. Okay, so this is our RunnerCrate shoelace stopper, and it says one size fits all, 43 inches in length, easy to adjust, no tools required. Slip your shoes quickly on, quick off, and adjust. Easy to use, stretch fit, comfort, locked in safety, water resistant, improves performance. How do shoelaces improve performance? And they are very convenient for children, elderly, and those with limited mobility. No need for tying shoes, which I am the worst at. You know how you're supposed to untie your shoes after every run to take them off so that they last longer and you don't break down the structural stability of your shoes? I never learned that rule. I constantly am slipping on and slipping off my shoes. I even did it for my marathon. I did not retie my shoes prior to any of my training runs or the actual race. But yeah, it does look like I'm supposed to have 2 of these and I only have 1. So that's twice. We've been getting the RunnerCrate 2 months. In both of my RunnerCrates, I have either missed an item entirely or half of an item. So hopefully we can get in touch with, they did make it right last month, so hopefully they'll make it right again this month. I have all faith in the crew over at RunnerCrate that I will get my second shoe lock. Alright, we've got just a couple of things left in the box. The first of the 2 are mile markings, temporary tattoos customized for your extraordinary race. And mine is a little blue temporary tattoo, and it says, let's see if I can get it down so that we can read it. Well, maybe. There we go. Mine says, you decide the finish line. And I really like that. This says, customize your own sweet tattoos. There is a coupon code in here for save $5 off your next $10 order. So it looks like these are little like temporary tattoos that you can wear for a race, almost like you would have a race mantra. I know a lot of runners use that on longer training runs and in races. They like to dedicate races to special people or circumstances, and it would be a really cool way to visibly show what it is you're supporting, or to have that visual reminder on your arm or on your person of what it is that keeps you putting one foot in front of the other. So that's a really cool little touch, and let me see if there's any additional information on customization in our cards. Mile markings tattoos. Your race mantra means something to you, show the world. Bonus. You won't forget it when you're running, when your brain can't think complete thoughts. I hadn't actually thought of that, but that's pretty clever. These retail for $5. So with the coupon that they gave us for our runner box, I can get 2 of them for the price of 1. So that's pretty cool. I really like the idea of that, of having that visual reminder of your mantra. That's cool. All right, so we are down to the last item in the box, and it is in a little package, and I'm not sure what it is. Let's open it up and find out. Oh, my husband is gonna love this. So this is a tubular headband. My hubby he's growing his hair out, and it is in that super awkward, gets in your face all the time stage, and he loves these when he's working out, going to the gym, running. This helps him keep his hair out of his face. So the last thing in our runner box this month didn't come in the box, and you may have noticed that I've had a pair of flip-flops sitting over here off to the side the entire video, and the reason is Runner Crate does a different item for each body part each month. So you've got nutritional items, you've got gear items, something for recovery, and they always do something for feet. As runners, they're probably the most critical piece of running. So for this month, ooh, sorry about that glare. So for this month, for their foot item, they actually partnered up with OOFOS, and you could opt to pay the shipping and get a pair of OOFOS sandals recovery flip-flops. And let me tell you, I got mine about a week ago, and I have been wearing them pretty much as often as I can. These retail from anywhere from $40 to $60 depending on the style, or if you get the fancier kind like mine came and they've got silver on the top. You can get them in flat colors. They've got all different kinds of colors, different style sandals. So depending on which version you get determines the price, like many other things. These normally retail for $49, and all I had to do for my runner box was pay the $7 shipping. So you cannot beat that. So this is probably one of the coolest things I've received in any of the subscription boxes we've gotten thus far. Hasn't been many. This is only the third box, but seriously, these are so comfortable, and I can definitely see the benefit of having these as recovery sandals. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but these actually have a base on them much like that of a tennis shoe. So it's got a normal heel pattern and the foot support pattern that your running shoe would have, and they're not as flat as normal flip-flops. They actually have a lot of curve to the bottom, so there's much more arch support in them, which is the biggest problem with most flip-flops, is they have no support for your feet. So if you suffer from things like plantar fasciitis or tightness in your tendons and calves, these are a really, really good option for you, and they are so comfortable. They are like walking on squishy clouds, and I am not normally a fan of that in my running shoes, but in my recovery shoes, I am all about it. I have really enjoyed wearing these for the last couple weeks, so this, awesome. And that is everything that we got in our July Runner Crate box. So as I said, I will be doing an empties video later, probably next month, after I have a chance to try out some of these products, eat these products, have my taste tester husband help me out with them, and then I'll be back to tell you all everything I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. So I hope you'll join me then. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, you can find me on Facebook at turtlegoesforarun, on Twitter at turtlegoesfar, on Instagram at turtlegoesforarun, or at my blog at turtlegoesforarun.wordpress.com. As always, it's a pleasure, and happy running!